was this at again? Oh. Right ahead of us. Oh, I've already been in here.
Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
I've been in here.
Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the Hawk Clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio.
Care of the nest. Oh, troll's still here.
To fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Flipendo. Potato.
Come on. Attack me. Yeah. Right in your face. Oh. That's some electricity. Nope. Ow.
Potato. Descendo. Flipendo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Levioso. Confringo. Defendo. Flipendo. Descendo.
Aw.
Flipendo. Rest easy, my large friend.
Oh,
Revelio.
pretty knocked out from that. Troll boogies.
Lumos.
Big and wild.
Revelio.
Oh, wow. They're actually going to let us read all these? All right, strap in. It's going to get spicy. These are some letters from the old ages. Let's find out what they have. The secrets of what went on. Dear Serona, when I arrived here, I had a troubling sense that in many ways I wasn't like the other first years. I confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me, and pondered sending an owl to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of class had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly a legamins, but I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. Woo! Whoa. The day and the three broomsticks when you spotted me huddled in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butterbeer and an empty bit of parchment, a quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts, I looked at you and it seemed beyond my imagination to think of you as anything but a confident, contented witch sitting before me. In the days that followed, I marveled at how you charmed, in the non-magical sense. I mean, everyone around you without apology, embracing who you were and who they were. It was as though a candle had flickered on for me. I realized that I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years are ending, the frightened first year witch I had been seemed worlds away. And I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub and so graciously extended yourself to her. Yours sincerely, Maribel. P.S. Please tell Miss Sprottle that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Sprottle whenever I can for their delightful conversation, and I am unashamed to admit her incomparable cauldron cakes. Next. Dear Serona, I conjured this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude if you hadn't stood your ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice last week. I don't want to play Quidditch. I might have left the team altogether, and now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. Dear Serona, I have sent a note sparingly to dear Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle for their hospitality, but felt the need to put quill and parchment with my thanks to you as well. What a lovely respite from the castle. I won't soon forget how we giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe that he was singing? And Mrs. Sprottle's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious. I shall be dreaming of it for days. I so appreciate you including me. I fear I must warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match for all the Slytherins this year. Most gratefully, yours. Oh, that's one of your sublimation? Oh, it came out good. Why'd that one come out good but nothing else stayed in color? Cool. Did you use the press or? I don't know. Most gratefully yours. Huh? Still think it might be because it's new. Cool. Villanoma. Or Philomena.
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
Along with everything else. Dear Serona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneak into the kitchen and ask Finicky to make your favorite. Green Proudy? She was delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got raspberries at this time of year. Genius that finicky. Bess.
I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back.
I'll get to it in a minute. Dear Miss Sprottle. Or Sprotle. Sprottle. Mother and father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladrags last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice of my new dress. The challenge indeed, as is the rather delicate practice of properly situating a hat pin without wounding either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to clear the table. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Sprottle agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel precisely the same way. Yours gratefully, Sirona.
I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Onward we go. Where our journey will take us, we'll never know. Or will we? Alright. Now that we've done the reading, come back down. Alright. We're done. Another foe. Can't do that one yet. How do I know we can't do that one yet? Because it's behind a door. Are all of these... A unicorn den! A Trestle den? We're gonna go unicorn first, then we'll go with Trestle. If I remember correctly, they only come out at night. They're very rare to see. Or supposed to be. Yes. There they are.
Revelio.
Well, there's one. It's a green one, too.
Levioso.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, you don't. Expelliarmus.
Oh!
Descender. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
They don't know that. Got him! Woo!
I'll look after you. Revelio.
Only one unicorn? Alright, then we need... Trestle. I don't think I have that one yet. Oh, no, I don't have them.
Revelio.
Where are you going? Oh, yeah.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Lumos. Levioso. Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio. Descendo.
It worked in the mines at one time or other.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Man. Okay. We're gonna have to trade this up. Okay. I need... Here.
Revelio. Levioso. Descendo. No, you don't.
Oh, yes, it did.
Revelio.
Oh.
I could use an inferior friend.
Accio.
No, no, no. Don't go over there.
Levioso.
Come on. It. You're a pain in the butt more than the unicorns.
Revelio. Levioso. Descendo. Levioso.
No.
Eldritch Diggory, he could fix that.
Oh. Yeah. Oi. Alright. You asked for it.
Revelio. Compulso. Descendo. Levioso.
No.
Descendo.
Ah. That'd be an easier way to do this.
Confringo.
Blast it out of the air.
Confringo. Do cooperate. Descendo.
Got him. Woo!
Everything's all right now.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Revelio. Descendo. Now, I'm only trying to help.
Yeah.
Revelio. Descendo.
Ha!
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Descendo.
Come here. I found the trick.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
I remember there is one more flying around here. Yep.
Descendo.
Pull him down. Come here. Good boy. Or girl.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Alright, so got that kind. I've got that one. Giant purple. That's a unicorn. Mudcalf. Hippogriff? There's a hippogriff den? We're gonna get hippogriff.
Tell you what I know.
Hey, you guys aren't gonna fly?
Descendo.
Huh, I'm surprised they didn't try to fly away.
Everything's all right now. Revelio.
That's an owl. They do fly. I got lucky then.
Descendo.
So what I'm doing is I'm activating it, doing two, deactivating it with the same button as to use the bag, and then hitting them,
Revelio.
and then do it a couple more times. Okay. So now we have hippogriffs. Can't do that one. Oh, I'm gonna go back to Hogsmeade. Back to the Hogsmeade.
Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from the...
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Right.